Charity, Sean, Amelia. Hey, congratulations on your new film, Treasure Trackers.
Thank
Thank
you
you
so
so
much.
Such a fun film for all of us, and it's also a family-friendly film. But we want to hear it from you first. Is what initially drew you that you wanted to be part of this movie? Who wants to start?
Um, for me, it was definitely kind of the just the way that it has like a magical kind of storyline in it, with the cursed gold and the adventurous kind of like quest that they have to go on. Because it's really cool to be in something and play a character that isn't really like you and you wouldn't ever be in real life. Because this obviously wouldn't happen, in this day. So it's cool to kind of jump out of reality for a little bit and kind of jump into this like magical world where there's cursed gold and just kind of it's a really cool experience to be something and to do something that you would have never done before. I think that's really cool.
No, just like piggyback off that. I mean, I agree. I mean, when I first read the breakdown for this, I really liked the magical aspect. It's not something I typically do, which I think is why I was so drawn to it. And also just like the character breakdown. I think for me that I really tied myself with the characters and I really liked how they're all written. And I was really open to playing any of them. And just knowing that you're gonna work with like people your age and just like characters that are around your age, I think is always so much fun and you get to build connections and like from like this project and other projects, like I make the best friendships and just like knowing that was just like a possibility for me was like something that like I was really looking forward to.
Also agree with them. It's a lot of and too. What also brought me was the comedic relief and the time and all the comedic elements in the movie. Cause my character Marshy, he's like a funny and comedic person in the movie, but it's also other comedic and funny moments in the movie too, and that's also what brought me in. I like to laugh, and I like to be a funny person.
For sure.
Now, one of the best things watching this film is the relationships between your characters. Can you folks tell us about how you three developed the chemistry to the point of it almost seems like the friendship was on screen and off screen.
Oh, yes, for sure. We definitely got really close, kind of like right at the beginning. I remember,
We went bowling like first
Yes.
night.
Oh, we would go bowling like almost every night after, unless it was like we were shooting at night, but we would go bowling, we would go out to dinner, all the time. We would just hang out with each other. I remember literally the first night that we got there, we all had met each other that day, and that night we all stayed at the same hotel and we were like, let's practice lines. And at our hotel, there was this little room with a couple chairs and like some snacks. And so we went there and we just practiced lines and got to know each other and kind of like that really helped kind of from like the very beginning. We just kind of clicked and we're besties ever since.
No, yeah. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, going from like the chemistry read when we like first walked in and we were just like, oh, like, hi, nice to meet you. You never know really like how a person's gonna be and if you're gonna click right off the bat. So just like the constant hangouts and honestly, just like even though that I was like slightly older, I felt like that I could still like talk to them. Like we still met on the same connection and like the same level. And like even now, I mean, like Sean came to like my sweet 16. Like we're still like best friends. Like it's crazy. Like I'm so grateful for it. Like I definitely think it's on both camera and off camera.
Also agree with what they would say. At first, I saw him, and then two, I heard that she was pretty old. Like not like that, but she like a little older than us. So I didn't know how it was gonna be. I didn't know it was gonna be awkward or not, and how our friendships would be off the camera. But it actually worked pretty good. First night we went bowling and whatnot. That was pretty fun time, and we stayed overnight and was practicing lines. That was also fun. I would just say all the times were fun, and we was also just like the movie helped us bond together on and off the screen.
It was also a big factor was just that we kind of had to be in each other's company the entire time. So like that was definitely a big factor in it because we like not forced, but we were like in each other's company. So that helped us, Yeah.
Now, but for myself, watching the film because it's so fun because there's all these puzzles, there's all these riddles, all these clues, and so on. How good are you at this type of stuff in real life?
Not good.
I I've done escape rooms. I never get far. I'm always just standing there, kind of like, yeah, guys, you got him there for emotional support. Riddles are not my thing.
Yeah. I would say the same thing, honestly. If we went on this, adventure in real life, I would not be the band
Take it to
leader.
backseat.
Yeah, we'd leave it up to you. You can be the smart one in real life. Yeah, no, whenever like I watch like a murder mystery or something, or there's like anything involving like, I don't know, like figuring something out, I'm always like, oh, maybe it's this person. No, it's this person. Like I don't
Decisive.
figure it out. Yeah.
I would just say I'm not the best, obviously, but I'm okay. Like finding out riddles and whatnot. I don't really do that much, but at the same time, if I want to do it, then I'll be able to do something. Like I'll be able to get something done.
I trust you with
Yeah.
that.
I'm gonna say I'm not the best. I want to say I'm the best, but at the same time, I would say I'll be able to get a couple of challenges done. It matters how hard the riddle is and whatnot. But like something like if this was in real life, then yeah, I would definitely want to be able to do that. But I would say I'm pretty I'm a smart person, and then yeah.
I think we could all come
I think we
together,
could all
possibly.
Figure out something. Yeah.
Just channel your character brain and
Yeah.
then
There are so many things that all three of you did through this entire movie, running around, going from, building the location and location. What was the greatest challenge for each of you in the film like this?
Yeah, probably. Okay, so there was this one scene where we had to film in a cave, and I think that was probably like one of the hardest things because we were all like tired and it was dark and we were down there for a long time, and like at the time I was like, this is miserable. I want to go home. But looking back, it was really fun and it was like a really cool experience and it was a really, really cool filming location. And if I had to do it again, I totally would because it was really cool and fun. But yeah.
I think for me specifically this one overnight shoot, the night where I tell like the witch's legend, we shot that at like 3 a.m. and it's a hefty scene. It's a lot of dialogue, and for me that was like my audition scene. So like knowing that it was like 3 a.m., we're exhausted, we've been filming like all day. We're like trying to get energized and just like there's smoke. There was another scene where like we were crying because the smoke from the fire kept like getting into our eyes. So we have like takes of us just like doing it and we're like tears streaming down. So like little things like that really like test not only like your patience, but also like keeping composure and like keeping not breaking out of character where it's like how would Amelia react with like the smoke coming in my eyes, just like keeping it together. Still you're there to deliver your lines and be able to deliver a good performance. Like challenges, but like they've made me a lot and just like different situations like that.
I really agree with them. Kind of add to, I would say, like the environment, because like in the cave too, it was pretty cold, but you ain't had to of course, you couldn't show it on camera, and so you just had to like
freezing.
you just had to like take it for real. And like too, in like the forest, we was in like this forest one time, and you just gotta be careful of like the points of ivy and whatnot. I'm pretty sure she actually got caught something, put some poor for her, but so you always gotta be careful of one night, but obviously you can't say that on camera. You can't be like, oh. Keep you itching or nothing like that on camera.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're in the environment is how you guys still be in character, acting.
And how much love do all three of you have for this holiday, Halloween, since it's such a Halloween type of film?
Lots of love.
Yes.
I love Halloween.
Lots of love. Fall is like definitely my favorite season. I love, the scented candles and the decorations and just like the foggy weather and just kind of like the cozy feeling that comes with fall and Halloween. That's definitely my favorite season for sure. So yeah, it's really cool that I got to be a part of a project that like goes with my favorite season and I can watch it this year during the fall season and I'm very excited. But yeah, definitely very excited about that and it comes with a lot of love from me.
I love Halloween. It's my favorite holiday. I look forward to every year. I'm already in like the Halloween spirit in like August. Like I'm like planning my costumes. I love all the like activities leading up to it, like pumpkin carving, haunted houses, hay rides, apple picking, like literally like simple things like that. So knowing that like again, like I got to be part of a movie that is like my favorite holiday, and now I get to watch it like while doing my favorite activity. So I'm super excited.
Mhm.
Halloween isn't my favorite movie. I mean, my favorite holiday, but it's also a holiday that I still like, of course. And it's like, this movie too, especially because it's about Halloween, it's coming around Halloween. And it's really a good movie to watch on Halloween and like around Halloween. And Halloween theme and whatnot. I also like. I'm not dressing up this Halloween, but I'm still going to participate in activities and whatnot though, because I still enjoy the holiday.
Yeah, it was good.
And one last thing, because I was actually laughing myself, is when you guys got the purple jackets. What was your initial reaction when you guys had to don that?
I love our purple jackets. We actually got to take them home, which was really cool. It's like a little souvenir. Um, and I've actually worn mine a couple times, but yeah, it's just really cool to kind of like look back and reminisce and have like a little token from the project. But yeah, definitely that was like one of my favorite costumes that we had. I loved when we got to wear those, especially because we have them all matching. Yeah, I just really like those.
Well, it's so funny because like we read in the script, like obviously we had like our jackets and like it said it like in the script, and we like were like, oh, I wonder if it's just gonna be like a normal jacket. And then they actually like showed us them, and we were like, oh my God,
Yeah.
like, we all get to match. And then they surprised us on like one of the last days of filming. I think it was during lunch. It was during lunch. We were literally all eating, and they walk in and they're just like holding our jackets, and they like do a little speech, and then they tell us we get to take them home. And I think I cried. Like, I think we all hugged and
Yeah.
cried. Like it was just,
It was
I feel like that jacket, like as much as it's just a jacket, I feel like it resembles so much throughout this film, and just like even our like it's almost just like a token of our friendship. Like I feel like so much, I mean, we shot so much in that jacket. Like I look at it all the time in my closet. Like I love that jacket.
I just brought the jacket with me. It's right there.
You brought it.
But oh yeah, that was nice. It was like color and stuff. I was like, wow, because they actually did custom make the jacket. So like that's pretty cool. It's pretty interesting. But at the time, I was kind of small, so I couldn't even fit the jacket. So I was like, I was just putting on an oversized jacket. I'm like, yeah, not like I don't like it, but like at the same time, it's like I was wearing an oversized jacket. But the jacket was pretty nice. It was pretty interesting when they showed us it. And I was actually pretty hyped for it.
Yeah.
That is so great. And Sean, and this one's directed to you because this film was a while back, and you have grown tremendously. What was it like looking back at yourself in this film?
It was just interesting because at the time, of course, I was shorter than both of them, and then now I'm taller than both of them.
Yep.
And I was just wow, changed because I took my braces off. I wear contacts now. I don't wear glasses. But I was just like, wow, that's it, like crazy change from when I was like 2 years ago from now. I was just looking back at it. I was just like, wow.
You were a little baby.
Yeah, literally, I was actually like, yeah.
Yeah, I think I was going into 8th grade. He was going to 7th grade, and
I was ending my
her
freshman year.
Wow, that is tremendous. You get all three of you had really good experience through Treasure Trackers, and it's fun to watch. So, I want to say, Charity, Sean, Amelia, thank you very much for carrying this conversation with us, and I can't wait to see what all three of you do next.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much.
Have a
Thank
good day.
you.
It was